Hey, welcome back, Rankers. I just got back from Retail Global. Damn, it was awesome this year. Seriously, if you missed out, you missed out big. So for those of you who are asking me, is it worth going? When I said, well, yeah, I'm going. So yeah, it really was this year. I think the main reason was because it was bigger. There were more people. The exhibition felt a little bit bigger, but there were a lot more people there, and it felt like things had gone up a notch with retail in Australia, and maybe that's because Amazon is coming in, and Amazon was presenting there. They were running workshops and those sorts of things. And for those of you who are worried about Amazon, and there was a couple of people in one of the sessions that Amazon was giving, and they were doing some heckling of the poor Amazon bloke. And basically he was just there telling you how to get on Amazon, and these people are heckling him about Amazon coming into the country and how it's going to ruin their businesses and those sorts of things. It's like, well, you know, life's tough. They're coming. They're not going to not come because you're upset. There was a lot more interest in people taking their businesses to the next level, and certainly Retail Global has gone to the next level as far as I'm concerned. I'm locked in for life. And I've just come back so inspired. I learned so many things. I was on this panel with Wayne Baskin, who's the Deputy CEO and Chief Technology Officer of Booktopia, and Gareth, I've forgotten your surname, sorry. I want to say Jones, but that's wrong, from Adore Beauty. And some of the conversion hacks that they were coming out with, because they were helping people we're doing site reviews and those sorts of things. And look, the biggest thing for conversion, of course, is speed, right? We all know that. And one of the things that Wayne was saying was that when if they can get the site, 100 milliseconds faster, then it equates to about $86,000. So it's worth doing, So it's all these little things. You've got to measure, of course, to know that. But if you're not measuring, you're not going to know that. But just little things like, getting the price right next to the add to cart button. Don't make the add to cart button down below prices and all this sort of stuff. Really interesting stuff. And the other thing that, it always upsets me when this happens. And I ran a workshop, and there were a few people there that had spent, one had spent at least $50,000 in the last 12 months on SEO. And in her words, she said she's got nothing. Another bloke said the similar thing. And Google has got the video that tells you how to select an SEO. And if you are looking to select an SEO, I would highly recommend you go and watch that video. One of the things that Google says to do is to get a site audit, maybe 2 audits from 2 different firms, which is not a bad idea. So we've got site audits. Just go to our website. You'll see that right down the bottom it's got SEO site audit link. You can go and look at what ours is about and how we do it. But I think part of the confusion, and look, we had a lot of people come up to us on the stand, and we were doing site review after site review after, because that's what we do at the show. We do free site audits the whole day. And so many sites which had paid money for SEO, and just simple things like, there was one that we looked at. She had 2,000 SKUs, but 21,000 pages indexed. That's insane, right? If you've got 2,000 SKUs, you really don't want to have more than, I would have thought, 2,500 pages, unless you've got a huge blog or something, and then you might, have a lot more pages. And there was a lot of that, and these people had paying for SEO for a long time. Now, I actually took Census to task during the week, and I mentioned it to you last week, mainly because they rang us and were trying to sell us a bit of advertising, which is fine. I get that. But then they followed it up with an email, and I found the email, well, I would have to say verging on misleading, which is why I took them to task. Now, this is the conversation, because they sent me this email, and one of the things it said was, I should have more PDFs because that would increase my online rating. And I'm thinking, well, what's an online rating? And then they came up, and then Emma here, it was lovely. She said, oh, that's a bit odd. And I said, yeah. And then in another part of the email, it said, if I have FAQs on my site, they can help me appear higher in online searches. And I'm thinking, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. And then I kept asking them, and then someone else came in, not Emma, so presumably someone's going, get out of the way, Emma, I'll handle this. And they've said, no, this isn't correct. The more content you have, e.g. facts and PDFs, on your Yellow Pages Online ad, the higher it may rank on the Wipol website. Okay, fine. So you're talking about Yellow Pages Online. My point was, it didn't read like that, because you were talking about your site. And it actually says that in the email. Your site. If you have more FAQs on your site, you'll appear higher in online searches. So Emma got back on board. Thanks, Emma. And she said, yeah, that's not right. We need to fix that. So, yeah, you do. And just be careful out there with going into this. Get educated. Go and have a look at that video. I think you can probably just go and Google how to select an SEO. That'll probably be there. How to choose an SEO. And if you go video, you'll probably see the video. No, Google, you need an SEO. The video's not ranking, you knobs. How to choose an SEO. Oh God, I'm gonna have to put in Google. Oh, here it is. How to hire an SEO. Oh my God. Let's make sure we get the right one now. Seriously, it should rank Google. How to hire an SEO. You need some keywords. Okay, that one. How to hire an SEO. Just make sure it's the Google Webmasters channel that you're getting the right one, because someone else would have probably scraped it and tried like this guy. Watch the original. Go and have a look at that. It will tell you all about it, and then come and see us. Hopefully that's helpful. We'll see you next week, and we will see you next year at Retail Global. Thanks very much. Bye.